Hello and welcome to a brand new vlog. So we are going to be doing a weekend in the life. We have a long list of things that we want to get done. So it's going to be quite a productive weekend. We've been busy the past few weekends. I think Helena will probably tell you about what we did last weekend when we went to Folkestone. We've actually got a few clips of that, but I'll let Helena discuss that a little bit later. But yeah, things to do around the house now that we have some time over this weekend. So I am actually tackling the office that we've got upstairs, the smaller bedroom, which we turned into an office. It has turned into a bit of a dumping ground and it just needs a total rethink and just restructure. So we've decided that we're going to take down like the shelving that we've got in there and just start from scratch. So I'm going to take you up there, we're going to take that apart. We're going to keep that unit though, because it might be beneficial like in the future. We might put it back, or like if we move, take it with us. So yeah, we're going to do that. And then I've got some other DIY stuff around the house. I filled some holes in the bedroom around the windows, so I need to sand those down. Don't know whether I'll get around to painting them this weekend, but sand those down. So yeah, just a few things to keep us occupied over this weekend, and we'll take you along with us. So thank you for joining us for this vlog, and as always, if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe. And thank you for the comments and the support from the Potters vlogs. We had a fab time while we were there, and we actually have to do the last bit of quality control on the Potters Resorts 5 Lakes tour that we put together. So if you haven't seen that and you want like a complete overview of the site, then you can head to that video. But yeah, I better stop procrastinating and get on with the jobs. Can you tell what's in that box at the top? Look at Winnie's legs just sticking out. The plan is to get some shelving for the walls in here so that we can display our plushes again. But for the moment, I've just had to stick them in a box. Oh, let me out. But yeah, so I have taken everything off of here and I'm going to take this apart. And then it's going to be a case of determining what can go in the loft. I actually need to go into the loft and reorganize up there, but it has been so hot. Every time I've tried to go up there and rearrange the loft, it's been like a sauna. So I haven't been able to sort of do that yet. Has anybody else got a room like this in their house where it's just really difficult to decide what to do with it? Also, we've been selling a few things on Vinted and elsewhere, and I bought a roll of bubble wrap, and I thought, oh yeah, it'll be just a small amount of bubble wrap. It was bigger than this. I've used some of this. That was a mistake on my part, so this just added to what was in this room. So there we go, managed to tear that down. I've popped it in the shed for now, which is where everything ends up.
Hi vlog, please excuse the very wet hair. I've literally just come out the shower, gave my hair a good wash. I've been meaning to do that for a day or so now, so that felt good. But yesterday I filmed my Broadway Boogie class, so I didn't end up washing it yesterday. So it's been in need for a little while. Also here, it's going down now, but I got the worst mosquito bite and it was right there and it really swelled up, probably like that big on my forehead, but I am glad it's going down now. But hi everyone, haven't been on the vlog yet. Martyn's been busy this morning. He's just about to go sandpaper some of the ceiling upstairs in our bedroom, and then we're going to repaint. We've been doing quite a lot of jobs around the house over the past kind of few weeks, sorry. We had some people in to clean the gutter because apparently when you own a house, you've got to get the gutters cleaned. So we did that. We've also had someone come around for the boiler, and we got someone booked in for the shower. And then we are also going to be getting new flooring in the kitchen and the bathroom. So that's the next job after the shower is fixed. So yeah, lots of jobs, kind of trying to get on top of the house and do all of these sort of things that we've been meaning to do for absolutely ages. I can hear Martyn sandpapering now upstairs. But I think Martyn mentioned this is going to be quite like a productive weekend vlog, although we are going to have, you know, some rest. We're going to go for some walks. The Euros final, Women's Euros final is tomorrow. So we're going to be watching that. I watched the semi-final. So yeah, excited for that. Fingers crossed we win again. We have been quite busy the past few weeks and the past few weekends. And that's why the house has sort of got a bit mad. So yeah, hoping to like tidy it up a little bit as well this weekend. But last weekend we went to Folkestone to visit family and also to take part in the Wuthering Heights Day that they have there. You might have seen on my Instagram. It's like a bonkers day, really. So basically they put up a dance to Kate Bush Wuthering Heights that you can learn, and then everybody dresses in red, and then on Folkestone Harbour you perform the dance all together, and it's just silly. It's just, there's no real reason for it other than just to spread joy, which I absolutely love. And it was just a really good time. We actually had a really nice weekend as well with family. And they did one in the morning and then one in the afternoon. And we were originally going to go to the one in the morning, but it was torrential rain. So we actually went to the one in the afternoon and the sun came out. So yeah, it was a really nice experience and it was great to be back in Folkestone again. We absolutely love it there. As soon as we got back home, I was like, I miss the sea. Like, I just love being close to the coast. There's just something about it that really relaxes me, and yeah, I just love it. So yeah, it's just really good fun. Martyn was watching it. He actually couldn't get very close because it was so busy. I think it made quite a lot of the newspapers, and one of them said that there was over 1,500 people at both dances and even more spectators. So it's actually quite hard for Martyn to get to the front, and he didn't actually end up seeing us because we were like right in the middle of everyone. But I did manage to get a couple of clips sort of inside the harbour in the crowd. But yeah, I'll definitely do it again next year. I mean, if you're a Kate Bush fan, it's definitely a must. But even not, it's just a chance to do something fun, and yeah, simply for the joy of it. And they had people playing music as well afterwards on the harbour, and they had all of the shops open. They had like food vendors. It was just a really, really lovely atmosphere. And also that whole Folkestone Harbour over summer, like they have so much on, because I follow their Instagram and they're always posting that they have different stuff on at the weekend. So yeah, if you do live nearby or you fancy a little coastal trip, I would highly, highly recommend Folkestone. So Martyn has finished sandpapering upstairs a little bit.
Well, yeah, I didn't manage to do the other side because the Hoover ran out.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, and I didn't want to sandpaper and not be able to Hoover it
up. But we've just stopped for some lunch, and we're actually going to do a little quality control check of the Potters Resorts tour, 5 Lakes. We edited it yesterday. Well, Martyn edited it yesterday. So we always like to do a little quality control check ourselves before it goes up, just in case we've edited it wrong or anything. But yeah, huge thank you for all of your support on the Potters Resorts vlogs. We have absolutely loved editing them and sort of reliving the trip. And I actually had a message from a few of you saying that you've booked a trip. So I hope you enjoy. And this full tour hopefully will be quite helpful for people to see like the whole overview of the resort, because it is big. So I'll pop a link in the description box to this video in case you haven't seen it yet. But yeah, we're just going to quickly watch it through with our lunch.
So I think we're actually going to pop out in a little bit, but before we do that, I've actually got a badge order to send. So thank you so much for your support with the Etsy store. The badges actually, it's a good time probably to discuss that we're probably going to change over the suppliers of the badges. So these will be like the stock that we've got at the moment. This will be the last time that these kind of versions of this type will be available. We'll get another supplier, and then, yeah, I don't know, they might be slightly different in terms of how they're printed. Obviously, we'll change the pictures and stuff like that. But if you want to get your hands on the badges as they are at the moment, with the company that we've been using, then now would be the time to get them. Because yeah, we're going to switch over once these ones have run out. And actually, we don't know, there might be certain ones that we continue, but we're sort of reaching the stage where the Etsy store's been open for quite a few years now. It was quite a few years ago when we released Slinky Dog. So we're sort of at that stage where we're wondering how to move forward and whether it's time to retire some of the badges. So we only have just a few left on the Etsy store. I'm sure if you've got your own small business, like, you know, it can be very difficult to sort of keep things going. So yeah, we're just sort of in the process of like chatting through what we're going to do next with it. But yeah, at the moment we've still got plenty of stock left. So this is the latest badge that we released, and this is to do with, of course, whenever we get over on the shuttle, Helena's phrase, "We're in France."
So Martyn is actually bounding as Luke today. Yeah, I just walked in and I was like, you really look like Luke. Yeah, turn the cap around. Look at that. Full on bounding as Luke.
Well, I know I've got a
It's the checkered shirt as well.
fancy dress outfit if I ever need one.
Yeah. So we've just driven to a garden village. We're just going to get out the house for a couple of hours. They have a cafe here, although it is very busy. It is Saturday afternoon and the car park, we managed to grab like the last space. So hopefully there might be enough room just to grab a quick drink at the cafe. But we're going to go there, have a little look around the village. They have this amazing antique shop as well, which I always love having a little snoop in.
Peter Rabbit.
I used to have this book. I think I used to have like the collection.
So we're back home after being out for a little bit. We had a coffee and then we had a little mooch around the sort of like antiques and secondhand shop. That's always a favourite to go into, and they had some things I was really tempted by. They had some James Bond toy cars that were originally packaged, and I thought, oh, they might be quite collectible in the future. They had the Roger Moore Spy Love Me Lotus, and then there was Diamonds Are Forever, Sean Connery. But in the end, I decided not to. But we've come back. I sanded a bit more upstairs, but we've got a bit of flaking of the actual paint around the windows and the ceiling. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to sand that down, chip away the flaky paint, and then repaint. But that'll be a job for a different day. But I thought I would get some exercise in, and I am going to do today's Broadway Boogie class. I really enjoyed that Broadway Boogie. Helena had chosen the songs that we've done the least, so actually it was testing my memory as to whether I could sort of sense what was coming next. So just before I start making food, I'm going to make sure that the kitchen is clear. I'm going to do the dishes, and then we're going to have a gusto recipe. But I am sort of putting in a few of our own ingredients into it. It's a pasta recipe. So this is the recipe for today. 3 cheese veg packed pasta, although I am going to put some chicken in it. And yeah, we're taking out the aubergine because I think that was a replacement anyway. Morning everyone. So it's the next day. We didn't do a lot last night. We ate our food and we watched Below Deck. So it was Below Deck Mediterranean, I think it was. Who remembers back in the day where we were pretty obsessed with Below Deck? I think we were watching them on Amazon and we worked our way through many seasons. And then we left it a bit because we got rid of Amazon. But then we found that on Channel 4, 4OD, they had Below Deck Med. And I think they've got Below Deck, but I'm not sure. They only show some seasons on there. But I think this was the latest Med one. If not, it was one that we haven't seen. So we've been watching that. And then I played a little bit of the PlayStation. Helena went to bed. And it's today now. So we are continuing with our list. We managed to get quite a lot ticked off the list yesterday. We were pretty productive, and today sort of carrying on that theme. And the first thing, it got shifted from yesterday to today. I'm going to clean the bathroom. It's not my favourite task, but it is an important one that needs doing. And I'm actually going to be using a tool that I've never used before that Helena purchased from, I think it was TikTok Shop, after seeing some people comment on it, and it's a scourer, but it's electric. So hopefully that'll help with some of the areas in the bathroom. But yeah, I'm about to head up there now. I'm going to grab my headphones, make sure I listen to something while I do this, and then Helena's going to tidy up the bedroom. But before that, I actually wanted to show you a print that I got from Folkestone. So when we went to that brilliant weekend last weekend where Helena and the family were doing the Wuthering Heights, as we were heading to the Harbour Arm, there were loads of stalls, small independent shops selling different items, and there was a shop with these different prints, and there was one that caught my eye as soon as I walked past, so I made sure I went back in and spoke to the lady that was running the stall, and it was actually her husband's art. Does it all with spray can paint, and he's only been doing it for about 3 years, but it was all these different parts of pop culture, and they were just brilliant. There was one with Darth Vader, there was one with Alice in Wonderland, but there was one that definitely caught my eye, and I had to go for it. And this is it. A play on the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is Clint Eastwoody, as she described it to me. And I love the colours and the print, because I also saw the original was there, and the print is such a good replica of the original. They had the original, and that was huge, and then they had another one that was a little bit, well, it was still quite bigger than this, but I thought this print size was really nice, and we might put this up, because we've got the Back to the Future, we've got the Audrey Hepburn in the bedroom, it might go up in the bedroom for now. But yeah, I mean, you know my love of Toy Story, and my love of this particular character. The good, the bad, and the plastic. And I'll see if I can find, because there was a card with the business. You can find them on Instagram as well. So there we are. Ben Gauntlet Art, original artwork created in Kent and Sussex. So it was really nice to be able to support a small independent business. So yeah, not an ad. This is something that I actually saw and purchased myself. So this is the device in question. Do you know what it's called?
On a whim.
I feel like I'm a Ghostbuster.
Like cleaning brush or something.
Don't cross the streams. And then it's got this extender. And then, yeah, you can... And it goes around like that. Hopefully, it'll help with the bath. And then you've got different heads you can put on. I mean, I don't really know what the different heads do, or was there any instructions with it?
I think there is downstairs.
Like, I don't know what's best for each thing. I mean, this one's quite good. This is like just a sponge. It's reminding me of a sander as well, electric sander.
It's good on the tiles as well.
Oh yeah, that's where I can use it, yeah. Oh, that'll save me some elbow grease.
I know, it's why I got it initially and then I forgot.
Because it's already really hot up here and I know that I'm going to start sweating as soon as I do this. Actually, that's really weird, but this is reminding me to brush my teeth. Because I went to the dentist the other day and they recommended that I get an electric toothbrush. So that's what I've done. So brush my teeth now. A lot smaller than this.
So whilst Martyn is tackling the bathroom, I'm going to try and tackle the bedroom, because I think where we've been away a couple of times and I kind of like half unpacked each time. So we just have like piles of clothes which I need to put away, and I want to do like a full wardrobe clear out at some point, but I think today I'm just going to tidy and clean, and then that will be a good basis to then do the wardrobe clear out afterwards. So yeah, hopefully it shouldn't take me too long. But yeah, once we do that, then the upstairs of the house should be looking quite good. So today as well, we're just having a cozy Sunday in. We're just gonna do a little bit of cleaning, relax, watch the football later, and yeah, just have a cozy day at home. Gonna pop something on the TV, maybe some Disney, and get started on the room. I need to change the bedding. I'll do that first, pop that in the washing machine. Right, I'm going old school. Popping on some Mary Poppins.
Cleaning complete. That's always such a big job. The bathroom. Need to put everything back in. But yeah, I really liked using that new tool. And it definitely worked around the taps, getting rid of limescale buildup. Right, just checking over the list. So clean bathroom can go. We've worked through a lot. So we still want to have a bit of a YouTube meeting, which we do from time to time, just to make sure that we're on top of things. And we know that we haven't done a Disney quiz in a very, very, very long time. That is top priority to get a date in the diary. So hopefully that happens today. I've also got down here gym, which I'm going to do later. It's actually the final of the women's Euros. So we're going to watch that, and then I'm going to go to the gym. I've been getting into the habit, because the gym that I've joined, unlike the leisure centre, it's 24 hours. So I've actually been enjoying going later on in the evening, like 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, and then coming back, showering, then going to bed. So yeah, gonna do that later. It does have on here that I need to go to the dump, but I don't know whether that's happening. We'll have to see. Yeah, we've done well. We've done a lot. There's a lot on that list from yesterday.
Yeah, we did good.
I was saying top priority.
Bit of YouTube planning.
Picking a date for a Disney quiz.
Yes.
So trip to the dump has actually been taken out of my hands, because I just had a look there too, because you got to book a time, and the next time's not till 6 o'clock, 6:30 and 7.
Popular.
So I can't go. I was in the mood there.
You're in the mood for the dump.
I was about to go and load the stuff into the car and go, but taken out of my hands.
Next weekend.
Or maybe on a work from home day if I went during my break. I don't know. Would I do that? I think it's open till like 8.
We'll go in
So you could
evening,
go after.
Yeah, we could just go in the evening.
But yeah, it's still really muggy.
Yeah. It's not that hot though.
I think it's okay when you're outside. It's more inside the house. It looks like it's going to chuck it down in a minute. But I'm just going to go do some dishes, and then we should probably do our YouTube chat.
Yeah.
So I just popped along to the shops, grabbed a few bits, and then come back. I've had what is probably been my favourite snack recently, because I'm trying to avoid biscuits and things like that. So it's yogurt with some fresh fruit. So had some orange satsuma in there, watermelon and strawberries. And yeah, I've been enjoying that as an alternative snack. And yeah, the football is on. Well, it's the build-up. I think there's an hour and a half build-up. Checking under this table here what we have, because I was going to tidy up a bit. And I forgot that I picked this up when we were in Newcastle. And this was when we went to Amble, Northumberland Guide, the definitive guide to England's northernmost county. And it's really good because it's got different areas that you can visit. I mean, this gives us places to go and take a look at when we go up, because the plan is to visit a lot more. I'm actually going up again in August, so in a couple of weeks, and then we're going to be heading back together in October. So yeah, so the idea is to get up there more often, see family, but also explore a little bit more as well and showcase some areas to Helena. Where are some of your favourite places in the northeast? You've got Bamborough there, Amble, which we went to, Alnwick. Actually, Helena's been to Alnwick. We went, it was years ago. There's actually a vlog on the channel, I think. It's never easy. It's penalties.
Always.
So it is 8:20, so I'm going to head off to the gym now and probably be back around 10 maybe. So it's not too late, and then you're going to be watching Love Island, I guess.
Probably.
I've been dipping in and out, haven't I?
You pretend you're not interested, but then you're like, ooh, what are they saying? Who's that?
Some seasons I get into it and watch every episode, but I haven't on this particular one. But Helena has said that this one's been very dramatic.
It has been drama filled. Probably the most dramatic one I've watched in ages.
So yeah, well, I'll leave you with Helena, and I will catch up with you when I get back.
Have made myself a hot drink. Sometimes I just like hot water, bit weird. So I'm just having some hot water and getting in to fresh sheets. This is just the best feeling, isn't it? These are the linen sheets from H&M, and I absolutely love them. They're just so comfortable, and because they're linen, they're really good for summer because they are quite cool. I wanted to show you this as well. This is got a few crystals there. This is it's kind of like a ring or jewellery or anything really, kind of like a little trinket shell. But I got this from Newcastle recently. Martyn's mum actually got this for me, and I just absolutely love it. I just think it's so sweet. So it's just a lovely thing to have on your bedside table. You can pop, jewellery, rings. I just have my crystals in there at the moment. So I'm just gonna catch up on Love Island. Honestly, I just find this so addictive, and because I started watching it and I've watched it all, I feel like I have to watch it now until the final. But yeah, it has actually been quite drama filled. I'm sure a lot of you don't watch it, but if you do, let me know in the comments. It has actually been very drama filled this season.
So I had a really good session at the gym. I really like going at that time. I don't know, because the leisure centre I used to go to used to close at like 10, so I never used to go too late. But I'm really I think finding my groove with going later on and having the energy to go later on. And if I go at like 5 o'clock, it's just really busy. But if I go at that time, then able to get a parking space and able to get on everything I want to get on. So yeah, a successful evening. I've done my job now. I've checked all the doors are locked, all the windows are closed, and I'm going to head to bed after I have my bath. So thank you so much for watching this vlog. If you've liked it, hit the like button and also subscribe, and we'll be back very soon. Toodle Pipski!